We're back already. Time to keep doing this. So if you predicted that we're going to just be doing this. Now I don't really think, because it didn't happen before, but I know JavaScript can be technical about some things, but I don't really think it's going to make a big deal about us referring to something that's not on the same page. Like if we just delete from like any page from the cart, more or less, that's going to make a big deal, but fine. And it's going to give me an error message and it won't, because it didn't do it before. You'll see what I mean. Okay, boop, boop, boop. Bada beep, bada boop. Okay. Again, alright, this is supposed to be the header card, my fault. I'm going to screw it all up. Header card, header card, header card, header card. Cart, loops, blops, dude. Just remember that wherever you see, if you're doing it like this, concatenate and always put single quotes so you don't have to change it to double quotes. I like having double quotes on the page. That's just my preference. And try not to mess with the div separation because it could screw up everything. All right. That's why you'll see just some div sitting around on the bottom there. It's good for knowing like where every div ends and the other one begins. You got your head so far up Mr. Allen's ass, I don't know where he ends and you begin. Let's get this out here and let's do that, and we'll do quantity, the updated quantity. Well, maybe not. Actually, no, I would update it because it's going to be basing everything off of what it just got out of the database. So we will get the update if you delete one of the items, that is. Stop doing that. Well, don't worry, the next one's going to be a lot more fun than this. Oh boy. Going to have a whole lot of fun times. Pop. Pop. Get that total. The only thing is I would like to, now that I think about it, I would like to change the total too. Yeah, let's do that. We got it. Yeah, just in case we're on this page. JavaScript's weird. It'll work on things, but it'll give you warnings and shit, but still work on it. It's weird. This is fine, JavaScript. This is not. Oops, I got that in reverse. And I forgot to take that out. And then we'll just do this. Duh. Yeah, then that's fine. Okay, whatever, man. Put all that in there. I don't care. That's your problem. That's a YP, not an MP. Okay. One down. We got a lot more to go. And while I'm at it, let me go over here and let's say document, get element by ID, cart, total. And HTML equals remove res3. And then we'll just add, yeah, we'll just add the totals. Now, here's the funny part. We got to get all of this, including the select. All of it's coming with us. Bop. Bop. Oh yeah. This is what you've all been waiting for. Page card. Bam. Page card. Bam. Is there an easy way to do this? Like I said, just use JavaScript to remove the items, but then you're going to have to do some kind of serious transitioning and whatever to get the items to move in the direction that they're supposed to be, or in the place that they're supposed to be. Otherwise, what you're going to get is you're going to get blank spaces, and you don't want blank spaces. It looks ghetto. We're not here going through all this trouble with all these different bootstrap things and making our own styling and everything to make things look ghetto. We might be able to work things like they're ghetto, but we're not going to make things look ghetto. It's all about in the presentation. Son. Alright, so let's go like this. Page cart. And then we'll go like this. Trust me, folks, I'm a professional. Sorta. And typically you wouldn't be doing all this by yourself anyway. There are people that do back end, there are people that do front end. I just do both because I had to, and I'm insanely awesome. I had to learn all this on my own, more or less. You know, like I do plan on doing tutorials, absolute straight up tutorials where we start from scratch and we just build up everything as we go along and stuff like that. In making more or less a website that doesn't have JavaScript and just does PHP, and making our own PHP frameworks and stuff like that. But as of now, this is more or less like, the reason why I call it a project is because we're going through, like, I'm not an expert in Fuel. PHP straight up is different. Like I said, you want to understand how somebody else put something together. The reasons why they did certain things, that's what a framework is. Somebody else put this together, and now you're trying to figure out, you're trying to decipher exactly how they did this and how they did that. That has got nothing to do with your personal programming skills. If you wanted to use the framework known as FuelPHP, this is one way that you can do things to make an entire e-commerce site, which is like, when it comes to any dynamic site, is like the apex. That is, everything else is just updates, deletes, stuff like that. And then you go to social networks, and they're even cheesier because you don't have the opportunity to delete anything. That's what gets people in trouble. And you could, I guess. We'll do that with, well, I'm not going to give anything away. But when it comes to just building things on your own, hell, I can teach you how to do that. That's nothing. You know, frameworks, making your own framework, which again, like I've said before, you could have a framework that's just basically built off of a connection script. That's it. framework doesn't have to have everything in object-oriented programming. That's just how these frameworks are built. It's up to you. You do it however you want to do it. For me, if I had to use a framework, I would use Laravel. I freaking love Laravel. I absolutely adore Laravel. Laravel makes everything so much easier. That's why I was looking at Aura. Laravel Aura. It's basically Laravel. It just does things a little bit differently. But if you watch my, we made an entire forum, and it was a pretty nice looking forum with real-time messaging updates and stuff. I was going to do a message system, but I held off on that. But it had everything that you needed in a forum. We did it in 14 videos. It was beautiful. Because their relations, the format of the way they put the relations together was just tremendous. How you can reference so many different things. It's incredible. Like Cake's is okay. I'm not big on Cake. Cake in terms of that, the relations, their form submissions and everything, all that is great. I love those aspects of Cake. I love their naming conventions more or less. To deviate from their naming conventions takes a lot of work. Like with Laravel, the only things that you need to know is that controllers are in plural, are pluralized, models are singular. That's all you need to know. Oh, and everything's in blades, which I guess I really formatted this to be in blades because the blade syncing was perfect. You know, all that auto-completion stuff that we can't do anymore? When I was doing it with blades, it was like, what? It was amazing. I would just have to type D and I had the whole div done for me. But yeah, Laravel is my favorite. We're going to do one next with something a little bit more intense than this, mostly because of the JavaScript. We're going to use a framework that's a lot like Laravel. CodeIgniter is nice too. You can make your own pretty much anything with CodeIgniter. I don't mind CodeIgniter. But even with the validation, Laravel is just, you just go to the validation class and you go to the validation class, the validation class, and you just say, okay, with this error, I want this message and everything, and then from that point on, every time you have an error message, unless you tell it otherwise, it will be that. That's just because I do a lot of things in JavaScript. If I did that over, if I did Laravel over with their forms and stuff, oh my god. It'd be almost orgasmic. Not quite though. I hope not anyway. Hope that doesn't turn you on. Right now I'm just trying to entertain you while we're doing this very tedious work, but we don't have that much left. We're doing okay. Cart. Down like that. But yeah, like I said, I used to, when I was free, I was really just, I don't want to say I was a freelancer, absolutely, but I was more for an independent entity, my family, more or less. I was making all their websites. And, man, I had to do everything on my own, the styling. And I did it so, like, I didn't know about Flex and Flex boxes and stuff. I didn't know about that. Everything I did, I didn't know about. Like, I tried to learn frameworks, but I didn't really know what I was doing in terms of object-oriented programming and everything, and it would drive me nuts. And if I knew about if I really understood object-oriented programming like I do now, and became more familiar with certain frameworks, it would have all made sense. Okay, that seems like we're good. All right, no error messages. But now what we want to add to this is we want to go new total, all right, plus equals, we want to do what we did last time, and that's float val, and that would be C, and it's total, right? C total. Okay. And the reason why is because we want to send that out here. We go like this, and we want to go, and then we want to go new total. Okay. Let's see if this works. So you send the request, you get rid of the thing. Okay. Now if we remove here, works there, but the styling's off. Why is that? And then the total drops. See, so it works. But why is the styling off? Let me go like this. Cart list, cart display. Huh. Everything's good, it's just that it screwed this up. Like this style is way off. It's missing, wait, did I miss, hold on. I mean, it worked, right? We got that, we got the new total, everything works, but let me just see. Well, that's fine. That looks like something's not closed out. I think it's this. Yeah, I gotta go like that. Hold on. So now if we look at it like this, and it looks good, so now if we remove here, it does the same thing. See? And then it's 70 bucks. This is not number formatted right, so let's do that. Now, here's the real test. This has to go to 0 and this has to change. Ready? Yep. And yeah. Okay. There you go. So it works. Everything works. Except this. Fucking thing. Why can't you just do a like? Stupid Kate, Fuel, whatever the fuck your name is. We update. Bam. Update, bam. Can add another item. We really don't have that many items. I said I was going to do this. So when we add another category while we're at it, when we call it programming, and we'll say we'll add that, and we'll say we'll add a product. We'll add product name. Well, yeah, Django. Let's say Django, and we'll do a product price of 19, I don't know, and then the SKU will be blah 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 blah. You do that, and then it'll be like, hey, you know that framework everybody likes? Not saying that's where Rockasite and the Bookman are going, but just mentioning. and then we'll call it programming, and we'll pop a thing, we'll pop this, I don't know, that. And these are all the products I have. Shit, we gotta add some products. Yeah, let's add more products. Let's do Fire Emblem Warriors 3. Let's really pop it because I want to see what it looks like when it's all squished up. $59.99. This is the game I'm playing through right now. That's the game I'm playing through right now on CD Bookman Gaming. Why not check it out and see me do my thing? And we'll go to games, and we'll add. Yeah, I'll put the Thor Love and Thunder in there. Okay, so we have that. But let's go to view cart. Okay. Now let's go to Fire. Like, it's not even, I gotta type the whole thing in. That's ridiculous. It's supposed to be like it. And I want to buy 4 of them. They're pretty good game. Okay, so there we go. Let me just see what that looks like. Ah, it fits! Okay, cool. So that's that. I mean, what are we up to in terms of time? 21 minutes. Alright. What we need to do now is we need to check out. So the checkout is going to be real simple. The checkout's going to ask for your billing information and your billing address. We're not using it. We're not using Ajax anymore. Ajax is done. Now the only question we have is this. Let's add something else to this. Let's add Django in there. Let's buy some more Djangos. Now, if I were to go to the home and go like this, okay, it still works. It kind of squished up on that, but whatever. I'm going to just deal with that. And then if I go to, and there's no, oh shit, I don't have a view card. Wait, why not? Why don't I have a view card? View card's supposed to be on the bottom. Oh no, hold on. No, that's in the for each. Oh no, shit. No. I gotta add that. Alright, we gotta add this. Yeah, we gotta add that. Let me see. Cart list. Should I do cart full? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think it's cart full. I think we gotta do. Let's try that out. Let's get this out of here. Because this ends in the for each. And then all I have to do is... Nah! What are you doing? So we have to keep that bottom over there. That can't change. Alright, so... Cart list ends after the for each. Well, that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. The only thing is, let's go. Shit! Now I gotta open that up again. Ajax, where are you? Ajax. There you go. Okay. So let me see. So cart list is. Okay, that's that, right? Cart list. Okay. Cart list is here, and we're starting here. Right, we're starting here with the cart list header. Blah 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 blah, and then it ends with the A and the div, right? A div, right? Okay. Now let's try that again. So if we go like that, and then we go. No, fuck. What happened? Huh? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Let me see something. Okay, hold on. So let's name it cart listing. And then we'll just save that. Well, that put this on a lot longer. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, that was Ajax. Okay, hold on. No, no, it wasn't Ajax. Cart listing, we'll go cart listing. It's gonna work. We'll get the next page started. So if I go here and I go remove that. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. Cart equals 0. Oh no, is less than 1. Else. What did I say? Your fucking cart is empty. Your class equals no data. Your fucking cart is empty. But now we had another error pop up, and that's not good. Let me go back here for a second. My phone went wing. Plop. Let's put 2 in there. Let's go Django. Okay. Now, if I go to another page, if I go to, and I go, huh? Why is that happening? Huh? That works. Boy, let's go like this. Let's go to another page. Okay, it works for, no, but that didn't work. Alright, something's going on here. Setting count, number 4. Something's wrong. I thought it was working immediately and it's not. I thought it was just touch up stuff and it's not that. Hold on. It's fine. Oh well. Okay, we're going to look at this later. I mean, we're at 30 minutes in, but here I thought everything was going to work out great. Yeah, I wonder why it didn't... Okay, so... Right, you remove it, and then you delete it, and then you go through all this. But I don't understand why it's doing that weird thing. You got to double check and make sure it works everywhere. By the way, did I call it 3 heroes again? Yeah, I called the heroes again, didn't I? Nope. Huh? Oh, I called it 3 houses. 3 hopes. Hey, look, it works. Okay. Let's buy a few of these. Okay, so now if I go to another page and then I go like this. Why is it doing that? And that's not changing. I think it's because of this. Let me see if there's any kind of error message. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, well, we'll have to figure that out later. Anyway, I am going to be back tomorrow. We're going to do the checkout. I'll see you then.